Okay, so this is part 2 of the weekly predictions. So let's have a look. So we got the 6 of gems and the 6 of swords. Okay, so 6 of swords in this tarot deck, because it's based on the film or the series, The Dark Crystal, please watch it. There's a lot of occult information in there, and I'll just say it's connected to the entertainment industry. So it's amazing how, you know, deep occult messages are put through media and visual culture like that, you know. And I do think maybe some of you do that. Maybe some of you are writers, some of you are creative, some of you are mystics, but really deep down you have a very kind of witchy, wizardy connection with the earth, with the planet, with the world. You know, some of you could be earth angels, some of you could be really into botany and medicine, natural medicines, healing, in whichever way you feel fit for your own situation. But so we have the stones. So the stones in this deck is the swords deck. So it does involve intellect, communication, and the gems here, which would be the coins or pentacles, is about financial stability and prosperity. But I do see that with the 6 of swords or the 6 of stones, this is a message for some of you about moving on from an emotionally difficult situation. Some of you, this involves a relocation. Some of you, this involves traveling overseas, traveling over water, traveling over a great distance. This involves time, so this could be a long distance, at least more than 5 hours. I don't think this is by car. This is over oceans, over a body of water. So I do see that this is flight travel that maybe you recently have done, or maybe this is something that you'll be doing this week, where you're moving forward, you're moving on into a brighter day, a brighter chapter in your life. There is a side message here that I'm picking up on, where there could be someone from your past who wants to reignite the fire between you. There's a little fly. Because they see you shining bright. And now I'm hearing William Blake's poem about lion, tiger, burning bright. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's William Blake. Anyway, and so they want to reconnect, and I mean, this is quite typical during a Mercury retrograde. So we're going to be experiencing a Mercury retrograde in a few days, and it involves reconnections, communications from exes. If you don't want that, then of course you don't have to entertain that. But there's also a Jupiter return as well. So I also do see that, particularly with work and finances, what you're putting your efforts towards, particularly if it's something that you're really passionate about, that you love, that you have a primal connection with. This is kind of like, you know, I'm an artist, so I have a primal connection with painting. It's like caveman painting, cavewoman painting, you know. And blood and red, and like these were the first pigments, you know. So this is a project that you've been working on for a while, where Jupiter return in Jupiter retrograde involves this expansion about this project, or it's being highlighted, and people want to work with you. I do see that people want to work with you. These are big institutions. So for example, I'm an artist. This would involve a major gallery or museum or both, you know. It's a big energy, so take it as it resonates. But I do see that there is a return from someone, and or possibly a return of your financial, a return of your energetic efforts into financial recompensation or compensation. Some of you, this can involve a legal battle, because we did have the Justice card, which does talk about contracts, and you're getting your justice in this lifetime, where you used to be persecuted and you had lots of negative press. Even in this lifetime, you're getting your justice. Your justice is being rewarded. Your contracts are going to be fair for you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Stones. Queen of Stones, the Knight of Stones, the Page of Stones. There's a lot of stones energy here. So this involves maybe you have a mother who is a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy, and you are their child with the Page of Stones, okay? You may also have a slightly older brother here. I am picking up on a family. There could be because the father is also known as the Pope or priest. So you could be going to church in order to speak to a father, but this could also be maybe your father or father figure has very spiritual or philosophical advice, or I'm hearing consigliere, tips that could benefit you and the whole family. But I do see that maybe if that's not resonating, you could be someone who is emotionally distant, or you're keeping your cards to your chest, and maybe you're coming across as a bit of an ice queen. There's a message here where you could be studying or needing to study at a time where you're not focused on entertaining romantic connections or love interests. Because I'm actually seeing the Archangel Power Tarot deck, where the Queen of Swords is portrayed as someone who is focused on their business, on their money. And at the time it's 1333. So I am seeing 13 and 13 as numerological numbers. There's a mirroring energy here. So maybe there are two people here mirroring each other. And 333 for me obviously is really important. It's the energy of mastery and teaching what you've learned. But 333 could also be significant for some of you. And we have the Three of Stones. Some of you could be getting over heartbreak, but this could also be you or someone else not wanting to have a heartbreak because they want to reconnect with you. Again, I am picking up on someone from your past. They're seeing you as the star. Okay, they're seeing you as someone who's very special, that you're a wish fulfillment. I mean, I think you're a wish fulfillment for a lot of people. We have the nine of gems and the 10 of gems. Again, you're being seen as someone's wish fulfillment, or many people's wish fulfillment. Like, this is like major fandom. You have a big fan base, and you're seen as an icon. You're seen as, an icon. You're seen as someone who people love to be entertained by your energy. But there's also something inspired about you. There's also something that people are seeing, that you have great mental capacities. Your voice could be really pleasant to the ears, or maybe you are a singer, or maybe you are a writer, or you're into intellectual pursuits. It's one of those things. And so I see that you're casting your light and amplifying and expanding your light with that Jupiter retrograde, because Jupiter is the second major planet after the sun, which is another royal planet like the sun, So I do see that you are being seen, or maybe even treated like royalty here. My energy is now dissipating, which means I feel like you're being drained a little bit. So what's the advice that I can share with the collective spirit? We have the Ace of Water. To be gentle on your heart, to be gentle on yourself with the new beginnings here. Maybe this is about a resurgence of love, but maybe it starts from you, a resurgence of love within you. To get grounded, to treat yourself in the way that you wish to be treated. But I do see that this is about eating well and doing all the things that you need to do, maybe reading self-help books, or just getting more grounded in nature. We have Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus energy here with the Earth sign. Earth signs are also very spiritually connected because they have the horns. So the horns are a symbol of higher power and higher connection. Okay, there's a telepathic communication happening here, I'm seeing, between people. We have lots of messages and communication here with the Eight of Wands. This could be travel again, so maybe this week you're traveling, or you could be receiving lots of signs and messages. We have the Fool, which is a brand new beginning, a great new beginning, taking a leap of faith, or someone taking a leap of faith towards you. And maybe you're focusing on being single at this time, and self-nourishing. That's what I have for you.